Welcome back. So I have cooked the next fights. Pretty ugly fights. We can wipe. We can actually wipe. It's possible. But yeah, we will just go for it. I have planned every fight till the encounter, so it's not guaranteed that we will see the encounter because we can just wipe before that. But yeah, let's hope that we don't wipe, we don't lose too many mons. Yeah, just hope for the best. Some natures actually making me angry. We also got good natures in some cases, like for example, that is one of the best example I think. This max speed Roserade is doing so much work, but some natures are just biting so hard. Yeah. Pokemaru is a good example. Magneton is a good example. They are just missing ranges at the moment, and that's so fucking ugly. Alright. The first fight is planned already. I will just double check pretty quickly. My items. Sand is up. And it's the last fight, by the way, in Perma Sandstorm now. Okay, so if I have done everything correct, we should be Gucci. We check the HP again one more time. Looks good. We have the citrus berry, I hope, on my... Yeah, this is important. On Iceberg. I think there is a small chance, and we will check out the HP. It's super unlikely, but one Pokemon... We need to sack one Pokemon in this fight. To not risk a good Pokemon. Generally, we have really nice mons here. This will be a really hard decision if this happens. Because I have planned also with some mons in the next fights already. We have a candy here, right? Okay, that is the second candy. Also, I have to be honest. Okay, I will talk about that later. Let's just first of all do this fight and then I will talk about the next fight. The sand is active. So, pre-damage to 58 HP here with my Roserade. The hardest part for me was the Golem. We have to bait it last, otherwise it can just boom, and the problem is all of my ground mons are just slower, who just basically kill this, and it doesn't even bring anything to just risk the hard boom, because I would need to risk that on Donphan. I'm not doing it. And if I'm doing it on a different mon, for example like on Rhydon, sorry, it can just die to a EQ crit, and then we have to still deal with it. So it just doesn't work. Magical Leaf will kill the Sabodon now. We are pre-damaged, so we don't bait now Excadrill. We will bait the Go-Goat. (51 HP is exactly lowest roll from EQ. And that is exactly always and always EQ. It can't lead seed because we are grass type anyways, and it sees a kill with lowest roll. So this is guaranteed EQ. Alright, this is lead seed or rock slide. This will not get damage because this have leftovers basically, so that will just recover the sand damage. Lead seed is absolutely fine, by the way. I would even like to see that. We want to kill this with a switch move. That sounds pretty hard, but it should be manageable. There's a lead seed. Lead seed is better than rock slide because rock slide can crit. So I don't mind, because I will just switch out anyways. We will not even fake out here, because fake out would mean I just give this more HP back and I lose more HP. So we will just simply U-turn here. We are holding a Citrus Berry in cases of crits and stuff like that with Rock Slide. We want to kill this with U-turn switch. This will EQ again now. And it can't lead seed if it used already lead seed on the switch in. That's obviously also pretty logic. So this is again lead seed or rock slide. My Staraptor HP doesn't matter. My Staraptor HP just doesn't matter. Because we are just switching into EQ, always. Or on lead seed, that's possible. For that it needs to use Rock Slide, and it needs to at some point not see a kill with EQ anymore on Mario. What is possible at some point, because it just getting it gets intimidated here. So yeah, we just U-turn again. We will just make plus anyways a bit. Always, and we have a Citrus Berry as well for Rock Slide. Rock Slide is not doing that much damage. U-turn again, so we don't get too much lead seed damage here. We don't mind if we crit this, because we want to kill this with a switch move anyways. That will be important for the next bait. I can't kill this with Staraptor. I could kill this any point with Staraptor, but we are not doing it, because we would bait Golem. Okay. Again, lead seed or rock slide. If this is rock slide, then I think this Pokemon will just die now, because fake out U-turn would kill. Now I think it can survive on low HP, what is absolutely okay. So for the worst case, I was just holding a Citrus Berry. If this will lead seed on the next turn again, then my Citrus will not even proc. And this U-turn is not killing. Unless this crits. It was highest roll. EQ again. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, no fucking well, dude. True, leftovers recovery is after that. Fuck, how was we that unlucky in that case again? Yeah, that was max roll U-turn, and it is Golem. I can't do anything about that outside of hard risking boom now on my Donphan. Fuck. This can't boom right now, but it can boom the next turn. Because I'm relaxed nature, I'm slower. We nearly always die to boom. Even after the miss. There are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roads we can survive. I mean, I don't have other choice. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Okay, this is... Maybe we can save the pivot now. This is always high horsepower. No, we have to do pivot anyways. So the plan now is... Wait. This is always high horsepower. It can't rock. Yeah, okay. So we just killed it with Staraptor, huh? Let me confirm before I do any mistakes now. The rock polish is not possible, it's on -20 because it's already faster. This is no overlap, this is always high horsepower. I mean, highest roll from Iron Head is the same like lowest roll from high horsepower, but high horsepower is the first slot. So it should not be possible to use Iron Head here. We can go to Staraptor and kill this with Staraptor, and with that we can save at least Citrusberry on Everlock now. A plan was switch Iceberg on random move, always confirm the Iron Head on Monkey switch and kill with Overheat. We don't need a damage item, we kill with close combat. God fucking damn it, man. Sandstorm basically killed my Go-Goat before we could finish this off with my crit kill would be fine, but not like that, man. Okay. Would like to save the luck actually for the next fights. Because this fight was, I think, most likely okay outside of, I think if we get max roll Iron Head crit on my Everlock, we might need to sack something. But that would not be out of control. Then we at least know it. But that was out of control, man. Okay. And the next fight is actually one of those fights where we can wipe, by the way, not even losing a Pokemon. Togedemaru, it is basically your fault that we have a problem in the next fight, if I can say it like that. Because I have a really good line, but it requires either Togedemaru to hit a range, or we can get in trouble anyways against that one Pokemon. And that Pokemon is always pretty hard in the next fight. So, do me a favor, and I think we will just risk the range. And the problem is, if this dies, what can happen? We have Togedemaru basically planned for the next fight as well. Not for the next fight, but for the one fight in Hail. So that would be really awful, but I think hard switching will risk too much outside of... Yeah, I will explain that in a second. So, Donphan. There's so much in this fight what can go wrong, basically. No pre-damage. Okay, no pre-damage, and we will pre-burn without an item my telepathy. Oops, again. Okay. We Citrus Berry my Donphan. And we Citrus Berry my Staraptor. Muscle Band on my Mario. And Berry on you. And that should be it. Okay. So let's remove the sandstorm first of all. Okay. Just double checking again that we are not betting something else, yeah. Okay. No item, no item, this is citrus. Okay. I want to spoiler, and that's why you could blame me for that now, if we wipe. And yeah, if this would be my first run, my furthest run, or even getting a victory, I would probably do it. If I invest the candy on Togedemaru now, this fight is, I think, riskless. I refuse to do that. Resources are really limited. In a normal trainer fight, I refuse to do it right now. On a major boss fight, I would always do it. But if I do it on every fight, I will just run out of resources anyways at some point. So, if this would be my first run, I would just say, let's see how far we get, basically. You know, like, that's what I have done in my first attempt in my Tortilla run, basically. But right now, I will not invest a candy. That candy would make it riskless. Nature change would make it riskless, what we can't do. We don't have any scales right now. And I think one hard scale would probably also already do it. But we have no hard scales. So, yeah, I will not invest the candy, and I will probably just ball the risk. I have to correct myself. It would not be entirely riskless, because we have a small risk, but that's really, really unlikely in the start. So, this is Scizor lead. The biggest problem about Scizor in this fight is you have sometimes mons who can kill this. I have something. I have... Hello? Okay, it was lagging. I have something that can kill this. That is my monkey. Straight up baits, Dugtrio, Arena Trap. Cool. So that's the problem. There's a Dugtrio in the back and you can't kill this mon with your fire types, it will just bait Duck Trio and you are in trouble. Every other Pokemon, that's basically the gimmick about the fight. Every other Pokemon is really slow outside of Noctowl, you can say. Noctowl is decent fast. This is even minus speed, 0 speed. So yeah, you will bait Duck Trio most likely, and that's obviously nothing you want to see. Unless you want to hard sack. This is guaranteed U-turn. We are not holding an item. Sadly, we can't hold an item. I would like to hold an item. But it's not possible. Yeah. So, this is guaranteed U-turn. Because if you hold an item, there is overlap between U-turn and knockoff. We cannot afford that. We'll go to my Staraptor. Would like to avoid the crit here. This maybe can matter later on. Let's see. We have a Citrus Berry as well here. This will always now get in. I have a fast kill on everything in the back with Brave Bird. That's why it needs to be Duck Trio exactly. And we can just switch out of Arena Trap. Pretty simple. We will go to Donphan. It's also one of my best counters here, to be honest. I could maybe find something else that would be possible, but yeah. Let's see. We got the Stone Edge already. I think we are safe. It would be if this goes for Horn Close on the switch-in, what was possible, and then for EQ. And just high rolls EQ, I think we can see Noctowl switch-in. Because highest roll from Hurricane would see a kill. And that's really fucking bad. Because that is the scariest Pokemon in the entire fight now. So we will high horsepower into Ice Shot. This can even go for because, yeah, exactly. Because it have a Focus Sash, it thinks it's safe. What is not the case because I have Ice Shot. So this is really good. We have really good HP here. It doesn't matter. In that case, we was always riskless. Because Donphan will do one more thing later. But in that case, like I said, we was always riskless anyways. It was, I think, highest roll here in the combination. It was not nice. I think we could get in range. +1. Yeah, we could get in range and it was exactly one roll. And that would be sadly enough. Tangros sees a kill right now here with only Leaf Storm. We have a really good counter for this Pokemon. And first of all, I was like, oh shit, if I kill this, I will bait Noctowl and stuff like that. I will make sure that this is not the case. Because Noctowl is, with Hurricane, not killing my Nizzle. Pokemon is pretty bulky on the special side. We will just Leech Life my HP back. And now the cool thing is, Scizor is still in the back. And it will see a slow kill on us. So we can just Leech Life here. Yeah. Golly would also see a kill, slow kill. So if Scizor would be dead, it would be Golly. But yeah. This can knock off 1-2 overlapping rolls with Sludge Bomb here. We are not holding an item. Double Leech Life will always kill this. Okay. Okay, this is Scizor back. With exactly Dual Wing Beat. Dual Wing Beat sees a kill. That's why it will always bring in Scizor. Okay. Now we will see the hard part about the fight. Because the problem... I will explain the problems. And why we might risk that. But we will risk. So, this is Dual Wing Beat. This will Dual Wing Beat again on us, and we was fine even if Duck Trio would go for EQ, because we are holding a Citrus Berry here. So we will high horsepower. We are faster. And this high horsepower means now that I'm seeing a fast kill on this Scizor. And that means Scizor is forced to use Bullet Punch next turn. So I also thought about going Staraptor and just trying to do stuff with Staraptor. Muscle Band would kill Noctowl as well if we get too many crits. There we are just stacking the risk then, okay? It's better to just risk one time a thing instead of back to back to back. So we will go to Mario now on the guaranteed Bullet Punch. We are holding a Muscle Band. Yeah. It's always Bullet Punch. Amazing, no crit is really good here. So we will Fake Out. And Scizor again will Bullet Punch on us because we have a kill with Zing Zap. And we will kill it as well. 92 HP. This is either way always Golly. Because I have a fast kill on Noctowl. Sadly enough, only a range. And we will risk the range in a second. So we will just switch this out with Zing Zap. Muscle Band is enough, that's why we need the Muscle Band as well. That we will always do slightly more than 50% and always give this the emergency exit. And now there is a question about I'm asking the question to myself. I have, because of the stupid modest nature, a 98.6% range to kill this. Exactly one roll doesn't kill. Fucking modest nature. Sorry, but I have to say it. The problem is, if we switch out, we are by the way never dead to a Heatwave non-crit as well. That's also a thing. But the problem is there's more risk. And if we switch out, there's more risk either way. The problem about this Pokemon is the blunder policy. If this will miss a move, what could happen on Hypnose or Hurricane, it will get a speed boost and is really fucking fast. And then it can just confuse you with Hurricane, it can just put you to sleep. You don't have that many resources to just like, you know, it's just not possible. So I will just go for the range now here. Because I think that's the best bet what I have. I still have some backups, but we will just hit the range. That is something we have to believe in now. Go. Yes! Okay! Sorry Mario for flaming you. Because of your modest nature. Next time you're not modest, okay? This is first impression because I have a fast kill. Are we in danger? First impression crit is... First impression crit is doing max 88 damage. No, sorry, this is the wrong move. 70. We are safe, we just stay in, we don't need to proc any other citrus berry or stuff like that, we just kill it. So Togedemaru with modest nature actually have done a really good job here. Basically killed 3 mons back to back. And the one candy would mean that I just always hit the range on Noctowl. That would be the thing, but I mean, come on, like... It would be a 1 into 16 and it needs a crit, like burn enough would not even be enough. The problem is if this would use Hypnose on me, on my Togedemaru and miss, it's faster than me after the turn. And then it's already a problem. But yeah, like I said, this Pokemon is actually annoying. So, I think we don't need to run back. We can just blast the next trainer away without healing too much. We just need the Muscle Band. We confirm that in a second. Then we can plan for the next Run Killer fight. And if we pass the next fight, I think we are okay. The next fight is, again, not the next fight. This is a sweep now. So, Muscle Band. Yeah, Brave Bird. Brave Bird. Weezing-Galarian. Okay. We have the muscle band equipped. Yep. For, like, I cannot say, like, everything was, like, look at this nature. Like, it's only 3 attack, but, you know, I can use a scale on this later on attack for having a max attack Raptor. That's something else, but investing a candy for, like, the problem is you have too many fights in this game, so you can't use your resources on every single fight. It's just not possible. So you have to make some decisions, either sack or risk, or play better. Okay. Pashimian. So that is really scary on paper, but we will just kill this with Brave Bird now. This will just go team order because I have a fast kill on everything, so we will just also kill everything here. We need to Brave Bird this next Pokemon as well. I think we can, if I'm not wrong, take items before we need to prep for the next fight. We can take the berries, we can take the Sharpbeak, we can take everything. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, Heracross. Weezing-Galarian. Okay. Let me heal up here. Okay. Let's check out the harvest here. We have a that's really good. We have a refill. That's really nice. 29 is really good. Okay. And we have Lumberries as well now. Okay, that's really nice as well. Okay. And this should give me a TM. This is dual Weezing-Galarian, right? I think so. Yeah. And then is the Sharpbeak. That will be really nice for Raptor fitting ranges and stuff like that. Okay. Let's be careful. Let's not run into the trainer. Do I need to status something? No, we can do it from here then. Yeah, we can generally do stuff from here because we can just use a script for status and stuff like that as well. So, yeah. Okay. This fight is threatening. We have Monkey as a lead. We have Togedemaru, and again, Togedemaru, I will blame you in a second. Just clutch, please. That is correct. Gastrodon. Okay. Okay, so we have Aspberry on my monkey. We have, and now we got the refill. We will just give the citrus berries on the mons where we need it anyways. I would do it either way, because yeah, we just need that. And we have a soft sand on Gastrodon. Basically also the only Pokemon who can beat something without risking too much. I think we still risk some stuff, but not too much, I think, on this matchup. So okay. I'm thinking something. I would need a muscle band for that, huh? Yeah, I think so. And I would eat double eye shot. This is not nice. Yeah, no. We will stick to the plan. So, because Togedemaru, sadly enough, can't kill this, I cannot straight up lead with Togedemaru. Togedemaru here not being modest would mean that I just kill this. Monkey is good in this fight anyways, but yeah, and this fight is really hard. Because we will get so much residual damage, you can't even believe that. So we will overheat the Vanillux here now, and this will Eye Shard on me. If this Eye Shard will not crit, I think the highest chance on the switch-in is seeing Toxic Spikes. Okay, this is not Scald range. This should always be Tenta. Scald is 108 damage. Max roll. And it would also be a slow kill, so this can Toxic Spikes anyways. This is Tenta? Needs to be, yeah. And the highest chance is Toxic Spikes here. If this is the case, Togedemaru is always safe. If this is Surf on the switch-in, then you need to dodge raw crits here, Mario. Okay. This is also not nice, by the way, in total. Because we will get the Toxic on a lot of mons. I'm pretty sure about that. So, we will fake out into a Zing Zap to kill this. And we will eat the Surf because we are slower. Okay, this should always be, even if this crits, this should always be... This will proc the Citrus, what is not bad. I could do a pivot if I want. Later on. And I will probably also do that. So, this should be Beatic now for a fast kill with Superpower. Dugong sees a slow kill with Thrill Run, yeah. there is the Beartic. This is super power. And now we will get so much damage because of Toxic, because of Hail, because of Shenanigans. So Shizzle my Nizzle is my switch in here on super power. Burn is awesome. That would mean that my Conkeldurr gets less damage. I think we are not risking too much. But yeah, this is so much damage. We are safe here, but look at this damage now. If this crits... this is a white herb here now. Burn would be amazing. Give this a flame body proc. Fuck. Okay. This is Rock Slide. Always. So much, this is so much damage what we will get. It's unbelievable. But I cannot go to my Drapion because I need Drapion right now on HP to remove the spikes. Look at this fucking residual damage, man. We are safe against any crit moves here. If this will find 5 Icicle Spear crits, it will just proc the Citrus as well. And with that we should be safe. And we always kill this with low kick. Yeah, it is finding the Icicle Spear range, it's okay. Citrus proc. That is this Magmortar? I would like to see Dugong, would be nice. Please, Dugong, please, 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 please. I think we have a slow kill on both mons, but I think on this HP, I think Magmortar sees a kill now. Oh! Okay, this is really nice. Maybe Magmortar is not seeing a kill. You guys suck, actually. Yeah, Flamethrower is 82. That's really nice. Because both mons don't see a kill here. And I have a slow kill, it's just Team Order, because both are just faster than me. That is really good. So this is Blizzard or Protect. And we don't want to switch hard on Drapion on Blizzard. This Pokemon is really annoying. So we will switch to Mario to confirm the Drill Run in the next turn. Because we cannot afford the freeze on the switch-in. And also, if this is not a freeze, I can fake out into U-turn out. I don't think this brings that much. U-turn brings. Fake out doesn't bring that much because it have leftovers and Ice Body. So I don't think this brings too much. This is Drill Run always. Because it sees a kill. We are faster, we can U-turn. Okay. Spikes are gone. Pretty late, but it is what it is. We can't get crit because we are Shell Armor. And if this wants to protect spam here now, it's annoying. But we should be fine. We are faster, and that's why we will always hit the Toxic. This is Blizzard. We can get freezed now, but now we don't care anymore. Okay. If we get a freeze, it's fine. We never die to this Blizzard. We always block Citrus Berry, and I think confirm the next move. Now we need to switch. We are dead to Blizzard. Yeah, 58 is highest roll Blizzard. Blizzard will always kill. We will die to hail damage. Toxic, this is really important because this can get so much recovery and this can also go for a substitute at some point. This will not go for substitute most likely because it sees a kill, at least with most of the rolls. This is always Blizzard. It will not go for Drill Run. So we will switch to Monkey now here. If this will actually go for Protect, not for Protect, for Substitute, for some reason, I can still pivot out. Okay. We have to now, I think, either risk some crits. This is Drill Run, always. What is doing jack shit to Conkeldurr? Is Conkeldurr safe? 88. We will get hail damage and toxic damage. How about my Monkey? Are we safe against Drill Run here? $77. Drill Run crit kills us. Yeah. We still have the citrus berry on my boy. I think we have to do this pivot. Drill Run on my Drapion would just kill me, I think. We might need to sack something. That Substitute is really fucking unfortunate because it saw a kill as well, with at least 5 rolls. I think we go to Hulk. Because this is not doing that much damage. But we can die maybe to residual damage. No, I think we are safe. We are absolutely safe, actually. 69, we will get damage. Let's hope we are not baiting again Drill Run. This is so much damage on us. But Dugong is ticking. Look at Dugong's HP right now. 39. 24, this is 24%. This is always Blizzard. So we go here. We can also go to Shizzle my Nizzle. But then we bait Drill Run again and we don't have a switch in for that. This is Blizzard. We can't get Toxic at least. Okay, but the cool thing is, if this will freeze me or anything, I could U-turn here. U-turn works on Substitute, right? So this is Blizzard again. We can go to Mario. Mario is safe against Blizzard. It will not kill me after 45 damage on a crit. Yeah, this will not kill. Yeah, this Toxic was really important. We can already see that. If I don't hit this Toxic, this Dugong will be so annoying. The set is annoying. The set is just super annoying. Okay. It was also seeing a kill with Blizzard, by the way, because... no, this was not important in that case. But you need to still be a bit careful with high crit AI. So this will die next turn. Always, I think. So we can, I think, go to Shizzle my Nizzle. This is Drill Run. Drill Run crit is fine. It will proc the Citrus Berry. Yeah. I think that's the only switch in I have right now. Monkey, I can check that again, but if I just fucking miscalc that, I will cry. 96. This max roll Drill Run on Monkey. We would survive the hail damage. But I think we just save that. We go to Shizzle my Nizzle. I think this will just die now anyways. Crit would be okay, we proc Citrus. This is Weather Ball, right? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. So this should die now. Look at this recovery from this fucking Dugong. Died behind the sub. Fuck you. Okay, Magmortar. And the cool thing is, I think now we are nearly riskless. Yeah, we are riskless now. There was a risk with switching double Weather Ball in. Highest roll would kill. Now we don't risk anything on Salty. Salty is the only Pokemon in my box who actually beats this without risking her or his life. And it just kills with Soft Sand boosted Earth Power. That is fine. With Toxic together, that would be something else. Because we removed, that's why it was good that it was Dugong before Magmortar. Okay! Holy shit, how my team looks after the fight. Something, something. But everyone survived. Everyone survived. And yeah, the substitute was annoying, but I was actually... Yeah, I was expecting that for some reason as well at some point. Even a sword kill with 5 rolls, I was like, okay, come on. Now we just need to do the right pivots and it will just die to Toxic anyways. Okay, I've planned one more fight. And then we will take the encounter and then that's it. We will get rewarded in a second with encounters. With one encounter basically. Damn, I procced like every fucking single citrus berry here. But yeah, this is worth it. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 citrus berries for one fight. Okay, Monkey is the lead of the next fight. I need to pre-status and pre-damage. We can just do it from here with the script. Oh. Okay. Are all these Pokemon from Emerald? Oh, this is a decomp. This is Run Bun. It plays basically in the Emerald location. It's basically a decomp from Emerald, yeah. But yeah, you have mons till Gen 8 here in this Romek. Okay, so Monkey will get the Muscle Band. I don't think it matters actually if I give this a damage item or not. You will hold a Oranberry. Let's not be too, Oranberry is fine. You will hold a Pecha Berry. You will hold no item. And you will hold Black Glasses. And you will hold Wise Glasses. Okay, we need to do pre-damage and pre-status one Pokemon. Okay, let me confirm that if we switch into that move hard, yeah, it's fine. If we proc Oran, even if we don't proc Oran, basically. Okay. Let's remove the hail. And my boy. Hashtag Infernape needs to be on 63 HP. So pre-damage, slot 1 to 63 HP. And my Dreadnought will get statused. Be para. Slot 2. Okay. That should be it. Who you think the best starter is? There's a big argue about Torterra or Infernape. My personal experience is that Torterra is more consistent. But there is a big argue about that, I would say. And Empoleon is also nice, but I think it's weaker than both of them. So everything is playable, let's say it like that. Wait a second, let me just check that we have the repel on. Want to actually prep my team for the wild encounter. Okay. So that is the last fight of this stream now. After that we will just catch the encounter. We could catch this encounter before doing this fight. Or like without doing this fight. But I've prepped this fight already, so let's just do it. We are faster than the Celiolisk and we will just kill it with a Sky Uppercut. No reason to fake out here, just Sky Uppercut. And this will bait Salazzle, and always a damaging move. Never Nasty Plot. This is fast kill Salazzle with Sludge Bomb now. And I have really hard problems against this Salazzle. Because we don't have a Hemi. So this will use Sludge Bomb now. We are pre-paralyzed so we don't get the poison here. And we will proc the Oran on the crit, and that will be enough that we don't bait Sludge Bomb again. This is HP Grass, never Nasty Plot because it sees a kill, and we see a slow kill as well. We need to switch on HP Grass, so my Hiddeparty is safe against this Salazzle. Now this can't Nasty Plot, double crit is fine, this is Flamethrower or Sludge Bomb Psychic kills. Should be Kecleon. Kecleon. Yeah, sees a kill with knockoff. Will also use knockoff. We are not holding an item on Staraptor. Staraptor is just beating it hard. Either it turns into a fighting type or it turns into a dark type. Ghost type we don't fucking care. Because Shadow Sneak is just not doing any damage. And now we just killed it with close combat. This is a dark type now. And with that it just dies to close combat. It can't even Shadow Sneak prio me because we are just immune. The last Pokemon is Dunsparce with Glare, Roost, Headbutt and Coil. This can't Coil because I have a fast kill. Not with every roll, so we will not stay in. And this can Glare. We will go to Triple Eye. Triple Eye will just kill this solo. I have one backup. This can't Glare my Magneton. And because we are careful nature, really low special attack, we need to hold the wise glasses here to show a fast crit KO, so this can't Coil. So this will always headbutt, but because it's slower, we don't care about the flinch anymore. And we only have a kill with highest roll, like a 2-shot with highest roll. But that is enough, so this can't coil. Okay. Okay, let's have a look on the encounters now. We will get rewarded by 1 encounter. I know we can get Salazzle here. Around 113, right? Yes, no, maybe. Yeah. So Murkrow, Stunky, Scorpy, we have a dupe. We have 1 dupe, 2 dupes already with Houndoom. With Drapion as well. We could get Skuntang, Salazzle, Coughing. Or can this boom, this Coughing? Damn. I think I want to Synchro here. I think I actually want to Synchro here. With Hasty Nature. Would be good on Salazzle, would be decent, I think, on Honchkrow. At least it's not, yeah. On Zoroark, it's good. On Coughing, it's not that nice, to be honest. On Skuntang, I think it's okay. Yanmega, it's nice. And on Toxel, it's also not that nice. But Toxel is really low chance. So I think we try to Synchro. Zoroark, I need to check the moveset in a second. I think Zoroark have knockoff and stuff like that, right? Be a bit careful with that. Maybe we hold Oranberries, but not more. I think Rhyperior is a good pivot here. Dawnfang should handle most of the mons. I think Conkeldurr is also tanky enough if we need to switch to that. Drapion is battle armor, so this is always useful here. And Caracosta, I think. I think with that we don't have a dark resist outside of my Drapion, but that should be okay. Don't want to hold Citrus Berries if they have a chance to get knocked anyways. Okay. There it is. Okay, I was saying it's a low chance. This is not normal, man. This fucking odds. Bro! Okay. So this is a poison electric type. This is a baby Pokemon, so let's not attack this. We can yawn. Nuzzle is okay. Lol. Well. My goodness. Do we miss any fucking moves now on this? Like, not moves, but... You know what I mean? No, I think the evolution is fine. I think the evolution is fine level-wise. Damn. One more electric Pokemon, really slow. I think Overdrive is a really nice ability. I'm not sure about the other one. Yeah, we are missing Sludge Bomb, I think, right? Fuck that shit, man. He also was that unlucky. I think we got it on max level. Dude, this is so fucking annoying. We got it on fucking max. No, we are not missing a Sludge Bomb, right? Yeah. Okay, we are not missing Sludge Bomb. Oh, this is a really good. This is a really good nature. And this is ability Punk Rock. Wait, this is always Punk Rock, right? Yeah, this is always Punk Rock. Either it's... so this evolution can have two abilities. Static it could also be. When do we learn... Oh, shizzle my nizzle. Shizzle my nizzle. Maybe we have a really hard-hitting electric type now. Hasty nature. We skipped the synchro as well. Bro, this game. Come on. It's good that we skipped that, by the way. Okay, only one special... It's okay. It's plus special attack nature. Rag City is looking pretty sad here. This baby is... yeah, Overdrive is really late, of course. Sludge Bomb. Wait, I was... Yeah, Sludge Bomb is 36. We'll get the evolution straight up, just evolve that. Basically, we will get Discharge. No, we will not get Discharge because it's too late. Nice, but we will get Thunderbolt. We will get Hyper Voice. Toxic. Not now. I think I will keep Nuzzle, probably. Yeah, I will think about that. I will think about that. Okay. So, the veto fight, that's the last thing for now. And yeah, in the next stream I will try to prep at least everything till veto. Let's see if this works. We got out of this section without a death. Somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. And yeah, see you guys in the next stream.